Okey-doke, let's get back to it. So between streams, I set up the party. We're gonna roll with just the Persona 4. Wait a minute. There we go. We're gonna use just the Persona 4 squad right now, because they're all a little bit under level, and I want to see what their abilities and lines are. We've also switched to Rise for the Navigator. I want to see what her skills are. And I've reshuffled the personas around to cover weaknesses where possible. We got Chie using a Chimera, which gives her a fire resist, which is pretty nice. So, let's get going.
No.
Oh, I forgot. We want to talk to Margaret first. Let's see. I think she says, "Thank you for coming." What's going on? Okay, let's see. I think she's saying, since I was since I was also called here, she wants to be able to help us, I guess. Let's see. Ikenia. She's... wait. She's telling us for that reason she... She's telling us about a new function of the Velvet Room, but I don't know what Ikenia is. And neither does my dictionary, so I guess we'll have to figure it out as we go. He says it sounds... let me see. None of this is useful. He says it sounds like something. Let's see. She might be talking about... she says, extracting something from our hearts or from inside us. She says, please don't be alarmed. This is probably going to be the introduction of the, like, multi-persona fuses. He says, so it's different than fusing personas? Yeah, she says... okay, so she says... persona fusion is where two personas are two personas are used to make a new one. Ikenia is when you take one persona and turn it into a different one. The original persona is lost in the process. Feels like this is all sort of review. He's saying in addition to a main persona, we can have a sub-persona. Or maybe he's saying you can do it with the main persona and the sub-persona? Alright, she says we can't do it with the main persona. Okay, that makes sense. He says it must be expensive. I think she's saying we need to supply her with something. She wants to show us how it works, and maybe she's giving us one on the house. I'm not really following this very well. Oh yeah, Haru's saying, so this first time is going to be free. She says yes, that's right. Okay. Oh. Is this persona strength thing? I'll go through and translate these exhaustively at some point, but I think this might be strengthening personas. Maybe you can strengthen your main persona with the sub persona. That would be nice. Jay is excited. He's saying, thank you, Margaret. We'll make sure to use this, put this to use. Alright. I think she's saying that's why we were... That must be why we were called here, right, Marie? She says, do I have do I have to? She says, if you have time to write your poems, then you have time to help me. Patosu? She says they're not poems, they're Patosu? Patosu? Oh, pathos. It's they're not just my poems, they're my pathos. I forgot about that. She's like insulting. She's like making fun of Murray like she does. She says, well, anyway, you want me to explain it to you? Koko de wa nai sekai. The world that's not here. The other world. Let's see. Yeah, she says let's see, there are other people like you in another world. This is network fusion, I bet. Which I will not be able to use at all. That's right, it's streetpass fusion. Or streetpass or QR codes. So I won't be able to use this at all because I don't have a Japanese, this is an English, or an American 3DS, which has been installed with custom firmware so I can run out-of-region games. But it doesn't let me log into the Japanese eShop, so I won't be able to use this feature at all, I don't think. Not to mention, I can't even update the game because I don't have, I can't download updates from the American eShop. So she's basically just saying, you can get personas from other worlds, which was a feature I thought was kind of neat in Persona Q1, how you could have a QR code. You could build a persona and then like save it as a QR code and share the QR codes. So, I mean, maybe if it worked without internet access, which I don't think it did, but maybe it'll work. But in any case, she says the first one's free. So I'll try it with the QR codes that are from the official guide. Margaret just is harping on her about poetry. She says, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, she's like, listen, do you want to try this or not? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can say what's a poem. What do you mean by poems? Or it's all right. Don't worry about it. I think she secretly wanted me to ask her about a poem. She says I don't know what you're talking about anyway. Margaret is still teasing her. She says, I think Margaret is a bit of a sadist. Yeah, you can come, basically you can come here anytime if you want to know about it. If you want to know about the other fusions. Alright, thank you. I think he's like, we need to go, let's go tell the others. Let's see. I don't know if they're giving me... I think they're giving me a key that unlocks something. Gomori. Oh, yeah. Is this another... Sort of like in Persona 3, how you would... you could unlock personas by doing various quests for Elizabeth. We've given you the ability to create Gomori. I don't know what that one is. Finding certain items may allow you to fuse different personas. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's just continuing. This is just an extended tutorial. There are lots of personas with different powers, so make sure to try them all out effectively. Alright, let's see. Didn't we already see this? Surechigai. The word they used a minute ago. Surechigai. Name. Surechigai. Okay. Oh, is that like a false name? So Chigai is different. I wonder if that's like, don't use your real name online. Oh no, Surechigai is, street pass, I guess. It's the Japanese name for street pass. That's kind of interesting. So she's saying, your street pass name can go out, basically. Hey, Chris. It basically just unlocked, street pass personas, so you can theoretically share them with people you pass by, which would be pretty fun if I was in Japan right now where anyone else besides me had this game, but... He says, why don't we use the Phantom Thieves name as our street pass name? She says, Phantom Thieves name? And this is the message we keep seeing. Please don't name it anything offensive. So let's see. This is essentially naming the Phantom Thieves, which I'm just gonna call. I'm probably gonna use Romaji because it's cool. Kaito, which is Phantom Thief, basically, in Japanese. she's unimpressed. She says, it's not a name that invokes pathos, but it's not bad. He's like, what? She says next we can attach a sub-persona to our street pass, which again I don't think is really going to be very effective, but we'll do it anyway. It's funny, Ame no Uzume, I'm pretty sure was the one I picked last time, because I had her about the same time, but like this guy's pretty good, I guess. Angel is not a very good persona, but she's high level. Kelpie has a lot of skills. I guess we'll just pick Kelpie. I can change that anytime, I think. She says that's such a pain, but it's over now. And she says, yeah, you can change it whenever you want. Alright, so let's try this. I don't remember if I need to be online to check the QR code. Okay, so it is... There we go. Let me grab my guidebook real quick. The lighting is terrible in here. But here we go. I basically just got this for the collector value, I guess, of it. I know there are QR codes in here, but I don't remember where. Alright, let's see. Seems like most of the QR codes in this book are pretty high level. We got like level 50s. It seems like maybe they're all really high level. I don't think it'll let me take a really expensive one right early. Okay, here we got one that's 18. Let's see. Well, I hope this works. If not, I'll play around with it off stream. Here's one that's 18. It's gonna be Incubus. Oh, okay. QR code technology is so awful. That was such a pain in the butt. Alright. So I guess it works. I guess I don't have to be online, which is pretty cool. And, alright, we got an Incubus. Do you want to keep this guy? Yes, let's do it. She says everyone there was pretty cool. They had an interesting aura. She says, yeah, we should be grateful for their support. Alright, he says, yeah, let's get going on our search mission. Norikonde. Yeah, basically, yeah, let's get going. Let's find Yusuke, or Yosuke.
ちょっといいか
Let's see, he says, hold on a second, there's one thing. One more thing. He says, you all know more about this world than we do, it seems. Wait. Will you tell us the name of your leader? Have we not done that already? Or maybe... Oh, maybe he was saying we should name a leader. I'm gonna say leave it up to me, I guess. She says you're the same as our leader. No, maybe they didn't know who the leader was. Okay, so I guess it's like, yeah, it's me. The same guy as our leader. Alright, well, it's decided. Yeah, basically we'll be in your care. Shupat! I don't really care what that means. He says let's go. Anyway, let's go. I don't think we have that incubus, though. Unless I totally missed it just now. So, it was like a huge pain to actually do the QR code, and then it didn't work anyway. So, whatever. I'll play around with it after the stream, I guess. Or it could have been I missed something, but whatever. Let's see, she says, hey, can I talk to you for a sec? I'm not sure. She's saying Sugoku choshi inda. I think she's saying something about everyone being in good condition. I'm not really sure. No matter what, bring it on. I guess she's just telling us she's all pepped up and ready to go. And she says, was that too sudden? No, it wasn't too sudden, Shay. You were perfect. Yeah, she's just basically introducing herself, sort of endearing herself to us, which is fine with me. He says, hey, she looks like she's pumped up. Make sure you think carefully about what to do. Oh, okay, this is a new mechanic, I guess. So she's telling Yaruki is a what is that? Jolotai? Yaruki Jolotai. I wonder if this is similar to in Persona 3, how they had the like a condition where you could be in great condition, which would give you like higher criticals. You could be in good condition, which was normal, and then poor condition or sick, I don't think you would even be able to go. If you were sick, you couldn't go to Tartarus, but if you were in poor condition, you would be weaker, and then you would get sick the next day, I think, if they overused you in combat. So this seems to be a new mechanic to this this game anyway, where if a character is in okay, so Yaruki is like motivated or you know, pumped up. So if a character is pumped up, then you want to make sure they're in your party. Oh, if a character is pumped up, then sub-persona skills cost less to cast. Yep, they're more likely to hit critical hits. Awesome. And I think it says it's easier to they'll be more able to find items. So yeah, that's really cool. So Chie is, yep, she's already in our party, so it doesn't really matter. But I wonder if there's something in the UI that shows that. Yep, see how she has like a halo almost? It's like a spinning shiny thing. Oops, and then doesn't really show anything in the UI here, I don't think. But that's cool. That's a nice little mechanic that's not gimmicky. It's not going to get in the way. It's just an optional thing, but if you pay attention to it, it adds some nice bonuses. The Halo was the mechanic they just went over a minute ago. It basically means she has higher criticals, or high chance of criticals, her skills cost less, and I think she finds more items, maybe, something like that. It's I want to get an actual real translation for Yaruki, because I don't think I did it justice. Motivation, I guess. Eagerness, yeah. So I think it's probably random. Maybe she's like scripted to have it right away, but it'll probably be random. That's how it was in Persona 3, I think. Oh, is this a shortcut? Is that what they look like from the other side? No wonder I didn't see it earlier. Yeah, it is. Wow. She says, I think she says, we're back to where we were. Is everybody okay? Let's see. Yeah, she says we're doing alright so far. It's been easy so far. She says, oh, so, I just noticed your clothes do actually, like, they do indeed change. That's pretty cool. Let's see. How do you... What decides what is it that determines how they transform? She says, I don't really understand the don't really understand the the mechanics behind it. She says it's still a little bit embarrassing. Naoto says she's pretty interested in. While the clothes are interesting, she's more curious about why we use code names. So she says, "Why do you call Joker, Joker?" Actually, was that Yolbina? Is that code name? Oh, she says, is that his given name? No, it's not. And then she goes on to say, well, it would make more sense for it to be a code name. He says, as a detective, it's pretty interesting, isn't it? Now the blush. She says, I was simply interested. Which is exactly what he just said. He says, basically whenever we come to the other world, then they automatically change. Or was that? Maybe I misread something. Well, he's saying, he's explaining why they use code names. He says that's pretty cool, I guess. I want a code name too, says Yukiko. Yukiko, why? She says because it's cool. Don't you want a code name too, Naoto? She says, well, it does seem like it might be convenient, but Yukiko says, Chie, hurry up and come up with a code name. What do you think would be the best? What do you think would be good? She says, why would I know? Let's see. You can't just ask me to come up with a code name all of a sudden like that. I have no idea what to pick. I think he's saying there's nothing for it. You'll have to leave it to us to come up with code names? He says, Joker, come up with a cool Phantom Thief name for Yukiko. I can say Snow Princess or Blackfire or Okami, which is in reference to her being the future manager of the inn, which I think is pretty neat. Oh, he says, hey, you can't call her that. All of our code names have to be in English. He's just trying to pronounce Okami in English. She says, "You're such a moron." Let's see. Geisha? Oh. I think she's saying, why isn't Okami a good name? Okay, so Anne was saying something about sushi, geishas, and nori, I think. And Chie says she wants to have Mount Fuji tempura. Oh, so okay, it's your turn now, To. Wait, you're really gonna give me a name? Let's see. Urachina Ready. Platinum Ready? Is what he wants? Oh, Platinum Lady. Platinum Lady, I think, is what he wants to call Naoto.
Huh?
He's like... I think he's about to say, wait, why are you saying lady? Maybe he hasn't picked up on the fact that Naoto is a girl yet. Anne says, lady is a little hard to say. Platinum girl would be better. He says, wait, why does Naoto have to be called lady or girl? Hara says, well, obviously because Naoto is a girl. For real? Wait, Joker, did you know? Of course I did. For real? How did you notice? Wasn't it obvious? Says Anne. I thought everybody noticed. What are you talking about? It was obvious. I had no idea. I don't believe it. Naoto says, anyway, let's move on from this conversation. Your turn next, Risei. Me? What name do you think would be good? Okay, let's see. They've used this word before. Mamaka? Or Mama? M-A-N-M-A? I want to look it up so I know what it means. Let's see. Well, I don't think I'm gonna find out what it means. He says, well, Risei is an idol, isn't she? So we should find something fitting. Teddy says, I think he says, I want to give her the name since I'm an idol too. You're not an idol, Teddy. Chie says, alright, next. She says, Chie, you like kung fu, right? And meat. Sirloin. Sirloin? They want to give Chie, her code name is going to be Sirloin? She says that sounds perfect. But filet is easier to say, or it's easier to say than filet. She doesn't like this name either. No one likes any of their names. I think Yukiko was happy with Okami, but besides that. Let's see. Not sure what that one word is. She says, are you basically Skull version 2? He says, well, how come there's how come there's two of me? Ora Skaru. Oh, I think she's saying you have the same aura. Ora Skaru is not a good name. Araiguma. She says it sounds like a raccoon. Araiguma is it literally means washing bear. And it's the Japanese word for raccoon because raccoons always wash their food. So she says it sounds like you're saying the word raccoon, and then she starts laughing. He says, well, whatever. We haven't figured out a name. Teddy says we haven't figured out a name for Teddy yet. He says, it just has something to do with being a beautiful boy or being a prince. He says, your name is Teddy, the end. Kachi would be like, Ketchy is stingy. He says it's not over. What a code name. Everyone, let's see. Yeah, he says everybody got idle names except for me. They're not idle names, Teddy. He says, what about calling you Teddy? Makoto says, I think Teddy is a good name. He says you're also mean. It's true though, he doesn't get to have a name. She says, but really, what codename do you think would be good? Bancho? Is that like boss? I think, yeah. Pancho is like a, it's like a thug boss. Sensei is the other possibility. And then Yasogami Urufu? I'm not sure what Urufu is. Oh, it means wolf. I guess I should have guessed that. It's a weird way of transliterating that, though, I guess. I don't know. All of these are bad. But hopefully we won't actually use one of them. Asogami Wolf? Yusuke likes it. Well, I mean, it's not like we're gonna have Teddy in the party, ever. He says, I think you've taken leave of your senses. Yasogami Wolf, huh? And she says, well, it's different than anything I would have thought of. Let's see. Oh. I think she's saying, your codename, Narukami's codename should be something that Nanako would pick. Like, Nanako loves you for your codename. He says, that's not bad. She says, who is this Nanako? Is she one of your family members? She's my elementary schooler cousin, I guess. I don't know the word for cousin, but I know who Nanako is. We live together. He says, hey, just like Joker and Futaba. No, Joker and Navi. She says, hey, Skull, I'm not an elementary schooler. That's what you took issue with? Morgana says, I don't understand what this whole conversation is about. Should we stop trying to assign codenames? We're not going to get anything done if we keep it up. Yep, you're right. You could like, well, that was fun anyway. Let's think it. Let's do it again sometime. Anyway, let's keep going. He says you don't even need code names anyway, you guys. You're not thieves. But anyway, we can think about it when we get out of here, I guess. I thought these dinosaur eggs were like a prop for a second. I mean, like something we could interact with, but I guess not.
What? Yes.
Whoa! We got a bunch of stuff to be appraised. That's awesome. Yeah, Yukiko is kind of a space case. I like her though. Oh, I forgot. I changed the background music for the fights to be the new Persona 4 theme, so we'll see how it is. I wonder if it's gonna come up at some point that that's kind of cool. They pass back and forth to each other because I have Futaba on dungeon and Rise on fight, which is kind of neat. What was I saying? I had no idea what I was about to say. Yeah, because we're getting all kinds of stuff to appraise over here. Yeah, everyone in the current party is Persona 4 characters, and I picked them that way because, for one, they all came in at level 15 and everyone else is level 20, so I wanted to beef them up a little bit. And for another, I just wanted to see what their new, what their skills are and stuff like that. Alright, we don't know weaknesses on this one yet. Oh, I think what I was about to say a minute ago was I wonder if it will come up that that Naoto has an actual gun, whereas everyone else's guns are just model guns now, so they can't really be used. Naoto literally has a gun, so... This is Naoto right here, with the blue. Nice. Ooh, we got power. Amakaraku. Amakuraku. Armor crack. Seems probably good.
いい勝負だった。さすが先輩、しびれるぜ。
666 money. Scary. Is there nothing over here? Or, oops. Oh, a shortcut. But can't you see that?
Let's go.
So we got a new one of these. We got a new one of these moving gates, but it's not straight like the last one.
おっしゃー、チャンス来たぜ。
みんな頑張って。
悪いが手加減はしない。行くぞ。俺が行くっすよ。
何でも言ってちょうだい。
ちげえな。
いつでも OK。
狙います。
いつでも行けるから。ともえ。
覚悟。
ナオト、さすがだ。行け、イザナギ。
さすが。
Nice.
この花咲くよ。
決めてやんぜ。
ナオトくんさすが。
今こそ僕の力を示してみせます。
任せてください。
Ooh, so Narukami can also hit adjacent enemies. I wonder why.
俺が行くっすよ。
何でも言ってちょうだい。準備万端だよ。
ペルソナ。終わりだ。
くらえ。
Nice pick.
狙い通りだね。
俺たちの勝ちだな。さすが先輩、しびれんぜ。
これからガンガン埋めてくぞ。
スイッチ押しちゃいます。
Where did he see a switch? Oh, there it is. Okay.
そこ。
Oh, I can't get through the gate now, so I have to use the shortcut. I see.
初めて見る敵だね。弱点はどこかな。ユキコ先輩、遠慮なくやっちゃえ。私が必要なら言ってね。
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if Rise was also going to have baton touch, but she does.
どんなやつかな。
やるか。任せてください。
いつでも OK。
行きます。 あのシャドウを狙いましょう。
Rude?
ペルソナ
仕留めます。
やったねナオト君。
エンプーサ
覚悟して。
天城先輩、
今だよ
です。
みんなこれで終わりだよ。
これでとどめのようですね。
レベルアップが近いぞ。もっと戦おう。
ー。よし、お宝だな。
Oh, we got a butterfly wing, I think. Interesting. I'm not really worried about translating the loot names, but... I guess I don't have any good healing spells. I don't want to use Mediarama right now.
ほらほらこっち。
よっしゃ、行こうぜ。
初めて見る敵だね。
Yikes.
弱点はどこかな。ユキ
Four
コ先輩、
enemies.
遠慮なくやっちゃえ。私が必要なら言ってね。
Okay, that's right. Rise has Spotlight, which is super good. It lets anybody guarantee a move on the first turn.
行くぞ。よし、あいつを狙おう。俺が行くっすよ。
いつでもオッケ
狙います。
ー。どんなやつかな。今調べるからね。いつでも行けるから。これで頑張れるよね。ともえ。
これはまずいな。この野郎。
仕留めます。
さすがはナオト君。
ざまぎ。
この花咲くよ。
ペルソナ。
あ、先輩が危険な状態だよ。大丈夫？
くそ、大ピンチじゃねえか。
どんなやつかな。
このままだとまずいな。任せてください。
何でも言ってちょうだい。
Huh, this is called like, Terror Punch or something like that.
決着の時です。弱点をつけそうです。 悟。
ナオト、さすがだ。
いくよー、ともえ。
さすがは里中先輩です。
Oh, I guess it just killed it anyway.
やろう。旋風さ。くそ、
ペルソナ。
助かったっす。バカバカにすんぞ。
カンジ君上出来。やるじゃんカンジ。
よし、いつでも突撃してやんぜ。
I love that. Honestly, some of the weapons in Persona, yeah, I'm on actually the lowest difficulty, and I wish I wasn't, because, I really didn't like the combat in Persona Q1. I just felt like there wasn't enough there to make it worth playing on higher difficulties, which I did. I played Persona Q1 on the highest difficulty, and I beat the game, but I just wished I hadn't. So, I actually picked safety mode for this playthrough, and it's actually still been pretty difficult. So I don't know really what it exactly changes besides allowing you to escape from any battle and restart instantly if you die. But honestly, like, those are kind of quality of life features. Anyway, I wouldn't really consider them to be difficulty features, so it's a little weird. I think the difficulty is balanced nicely on this level.
やるか。あいつが狙い目だな。よっしゃー、かかってこいこらー。
Jeez, dude, calm down.
いつでもオッケー。
一気に攻めます。あのシャドウを狙いましょう。
今調べるからね。違うかな。
仕留めます。
ナオト、さすがだ。決めてやんぜ。里中先輩、あとよろしくっす。よっ。
Yeah, from what I've seen, easy mode on Persona 5 is very easy. It's like, it really is there just so you can sort of like keep going with the story and stuff.
僕の出番というわけですか。
Or, not that that's the only reason it's there, but that is what it allows you to do if you want.
どんなやつかな。
At the same time, Persona 5 has a DLC difficulty called Merciless, and I don't think that's a very good difficulty level because it basically just increases the... It multiplies critical hits and weakness hits by 3. So everything dies really fast, including you. But it also means that you can't really capture personas because you're gonna guarantee to kill them instead of knocking them down. And it also gives you a lot less XP, so you're always under-leveled. It just doesn't seem like a well-executed difficulty level to me. For me personally, hard mode on Persona 5 is perfect.
行くぞ。やるか。
何でも言ってちょうだい。準備万端だよ。
覚悟。
やったね、ナオト君。
チャンスです。一気に畳みかけましょう。総攻撃かけますよ。
男の生き様見せてやんぜ。
ペルソナが強くなったみたい。
おめでとうっす、里中先輩。
I think Kanji at the all-out attack there, I think he said something about like this is gonna look really manly.
お宝だな。
お、スイッチがあるみたいだぞ。
近道でこれ。
It really is frustrating because difficulty means totally different things from game to game. So I remember when I first played Dark Souls and I was like, whoa, I actually like really hard games. Obviously, like now I wouldn't really call Dark Souls a really hard game, but it was for me then, for sure. But then like the next game I played, I put it on really hard and I hated it because it was really badly balanced. So it's a really, yeah, it's an unpleasant like problem to have to deal with. I just want to get this little, maybe it's not a little area. We're basically full on items, so I want to go home real quick. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to appraise. Okay. Yeah, for sure. What is this? Endurance plus 3, I think? Plus SP up 5%. I'm actually curious, at some point I need to start a new save file on this game and see what changes between safety mode and a normal difficulty, because I actually wonder if some of the quality of life things that I've liked about this are only present on safety, like automatically refilling your SP when you go back to the theater. In the original game, there was like a menu option, and you could pay. You had to pay like 10 gold or 100 gold or something like that per level. Or sorry, like per character level, in order to heal your party, no matter how much health you were missing. I thought that was kind of weak. So I thought it was a quality of life thing when I first noticed, oh, they're refilling me when I go back. But that could also be just something that's because of this difficulty, I don't know. So I kind of want to figure that out. Because it would be, at the end of this game, I kind of want to make like a final thoughts video. And I would like to have a full overview of the game at that point. Alright, so we got another equipment. This is just endurance up plus 1, SP plus 5. 5% rather. Ooh, we got strength plus 3. It seems like all of these give you SP 5%, so I'm not going to say that anymore. Ooh, maybe this one was endurance. I don't remember. Yeah, that really would be nice. Alright, we got some nuke resist. I don't think we have any characters who are weak to nuke, but it's good to have anyway. Alright, strength up 3. Oh, this one is HP up 5%. Right. There's a game, I think it might have been Painkiller, where it has like 7 difficulty levels, and they explain fully what each one is. And it goes from the easiest, which is like you have infinite ammo, you will never die. Enemies are slower, so you don't get like totally mobbed. And then the hardest difficulty is like you die in one hit. And they explain it in great detail at the main menu, which I think is a really elegant way to do it. Okay, this one is speed up +3, which is really good. And we got another nuke resist, so some good stuff.
何を購入されますか？何を売っていただけるのでしょう？なんとこのか
Ooh,
お待たせいたしました。
more goodies from the popcorn machine. We got some good clothes.
もう少しでひらめきそうなのですが。効能は保証いたしますよ。
Alright, let's see. Was like large popcorn? I definitely want some of those.
ご購入ありがとうございます。ご購入ありがとうございます。 お気をつけて。
Don't bother giving me a bag of popcorn, just like have a like a pneumatic tube that leads right to my chair. Actually, let me see. I started at 6:30, it's almost 8. Oh, so I guess I'll call it here, because it's about, yeah, it's almost exactly an hour and a half. So, I guess we'll keep moving through the dungeon next time. And that will do it for this session. Thanks, Chris, for coming out. Thanks, everyone watching on YouTube. And I'll see you all next time.